Open my eyes. Fill them with joy again. Heal my heart. Let me begin again. Heal my heart. Let me begin again. Open my eyes. Open my eyes again. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. Take a deep breath. Breathe in the strength again. Take a deep breath. Breathe in the strength again. Open my eyes. Open my eyes again. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. Heal my heart. Let me begin again. Heal my heart.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this gentle yoga class with ThetaHealing. If you have a block, maybe you like to grab a block or even a thick book. We won't use it a lot, but if you have one, there's just one pose where you may like to use one. But again, even a thick book could be very helpful. And if you don't have one, don't worry about it. So our focus today is the third eye, the ajna. We've been doing the chakra series, and we've already connected and opened up and balanced our root chakra, the base of the spine, the second chakra, the third chakra, our power center, heart chakra, the throat chakra last week, and today we'll focus on the third eye, our intuitive center between the eyebrows, and the colors indigo and the amethyst is a stone, is a beautiful crystal that can help us to open up and balance out our sixth chakra. So we always have lots of tools that we can use to balance out our whole being, including the chakras. So just having an amethyst close by, doesn't have to be a big one, but even just a little one in your pocket or as a necklace can be helpful, and it can help us with focus, some of the qualities that this third eye is related to: focus, concentration, really focusing on seeing the light in people and situations. Maybe we're just seeing with our two eyes, seeing the material world, but there's so much more. So when we open up that spiritual eye, that Christ center, Krishna center, we can see beyond the material. We can really see what's happening in the spirit world too. And we always have a choice. Some people are very intuitive and they are afraid that then they may see everything and can't function in this dimension. But we trust that you always have a choice as to what you're going to be shown, what you're ready to see. So it never needs to be overwhelming. And that's another aspect of the third eye. If the third eye is unbalanced, we can feel overwhelmed, stressed. Sometimes we get headaches. So migraines could also be related to having an unbalanced or closed third eye. The pituitary gland is connected to the third eye, so our hormones, the right and left side of the brain, sometimes we're so in the logic that we're not even tapping into our intuition when the spiritual eye is out of balance. So when we open it, we can tune into our intuition and really receive such clear inner guidance. So very important to have this ajna, as it's called in Sanskrit, the sixth chakra opened and balanced, so that we can combine the right and balance out the right and left side of the brain, come from a balanced place of logic and intuition, see the light in everything, and just see clearly, both physically with our regular eyes and also intuitively. So all of this, we're going to open up, balance out, strengthen. In this yoga practice today, Theta Healing will help us to let go of limiting beliefs, maybe that it's unsafe to see the truth or whatever may be coming up. A lot of it is subconscious, probably 88% is subconscious. So we'll release whatever is blocking us from having that spiritual eye open and seeing with clarity, trusting our intuition. We'll download positive supporting beliefs and positive feelings, release any old limiting emotions that are blocking us. And then we can just flow, not just through the yoga poses, but also through life with clarity. So I'm going to share a mudra with you. These mudras are yoga poses for the hands in a way, and very powerful. We have so many energy centers in our hands. So bring your right hand to the area between your eyebrows, and then bring the tips of your thumb, bring your thumb, index finger and middle finger together, and curl in your ring finger, and you can extend the little finger out. So just the tips of the thumb, index finger and middle finger coming together, ring finger curled in, and little finger extended. And we're using the right hand, even if you're left-handed, but in some mudras, we just use the right hand. And then bring the tips of your thumb, index, and middle finger to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrow. Your left hand can rest on your leg, palm facing up to receive fresh energy. You could bring the thumb and index finger together on the left hand. And then with your eyes closed, gently lift your gaze to your third eye, to that spiritual eye. Not straining, but just gently lifting the gaze. Focusing on our spiritual eye. And the mantra, the Bij mantra for the sixth chakra is Om, A-U-M. So let's repeat that together with the gaze lifted at this spiritual eye. Let's repeat. Om.
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 And then soften your voice. Still focusing on your third eye. And then repeat it silently. You can move your lips or just silently repeat it in your mind. Your gaze is still gently lifted to your third eye. just as powerful as saying it out loud, chanting it out loud, repeating Om. Sound of creation, creating from a place of pure light, clarity, wisdom. And let go of your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Still focus on your third eye. And set an intention for this practice related to your third eye. And phrase it as an affirmation for this class so that we can either breathe with Om throughout the whole class or with your affirmation that you're choosing. It could be, I trust my intuition. I see clearly. I'm guided by the divine. These are all beautiful possible affirmations for the sixth chakra. So whatever that is, phrase it in a way that it's already in your life. Like I said, I trust my intuition, or whatever you need right now, and breathe with that throughout the whole class. And slowly come into child's pose. You're free to widen your knees so your belly can sink in between your legs. Walk your fingers forward and allow your forehead to touch the earth. And feel that wisdom from the earth is coming into your third eye, helping you to open up your spiritual eye. If you like, you can gently move your head from side to side, massaging your third eye, inviting it to open. Would you like to know how to open up your third eye, how to balance it in your own unique, highest and best way?
Yes.
Yeah, say yes with your whole being. Say it out loud. So you're saying yes to the Creator. I'm ready for the shift. And it's being downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Sometimes people feel tingling or some energy sensations in the body. If you don't feel something right away, don't worry about it. It's still happening. So just trust it. Would you like to allow the wisdom of the earth to enter your being through your third eye?
Yes.
Would you like to release stress, worry, the sense of being overwhelmed that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Breathe it out, let it melt into the earth. And then slowly come to your hands and knees. You can breathe with Om or with your mantra. I trust my intuition, or I see clearly, whatever that is for you. And let's take a couple of breaths in cat and cow. Inhale, head and tailbone up. You can look up. You can have your eyes open if you like. Exhale, round, going within. Inhale, head and tailbone up, arching, focusing on your third eye, opening your eye. You could also look up, physically balancing out your physical eyes. Exhale, round. Flow at your own pace, a few rounds of cat and cow, balancing out all the chakras with a special focus on the sixth chakra between the eyebrows. And the mantra, the affirmation helps so much to stay focused. Focus on the breath. Focus on your affirmation or the mantra Om. So if any thoughts come in, just return to that. Would you like to know how to focus, how to concentrate on what's really important from the Creator's perspective?
Yes.
Beautiful. Then come back to a table position. And step your right foot out to the right, coming into gate pose. Bring your hands onto your hips. And the third eye is also our gate to move through from the material world into the spiritual world. Inhale your left arm up. Reach up, lengthen for a few breaths, looking up, opening your third eye. And then exhale, engage your belly and slowly lean over to the right. Nice stretch on the left side. And again, it's important to balance out the right and left side of the brain, which also helps to create a balance in the right and left side of the body. So the right side of the brain directs the left side of the body. We're bringing fresh energy into that left side of the body, the feminine, receptive side. So like to know how to receive clear guidance, wisdom from the divine, and trust that it's possible for you. You deserve it and you're worthy of it.
Yes.
Every exhalation, you can gently deepen the pose, always allowing your breath to move the body. Never pushing, never forcing, really flowing with your intuition, that inner knowing of what's right for you in this moment. Next inhalation, reach back up. You can reach both arms up, look up. Exhale your palms to your third eye, your throat chakra, and your heart chakra. And bring your right leg in, come onto both knees. Just notice how the left side and the right side feels. Very normal if it feels a little unbalanced, given that we just practice gate pose on one side. Bring your hands onto your hips. Bring your left foot out to the left. Inhale your right arm up. You can look up, reach up. Focus on opening your spiritual eye, your intuition. Then exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine and gently lean to the left. And if you don't come down very far, it's perfectly fine. You still feel a nice deep stretch on the right side. It's much better than just leaning forward and thinking you're coming really far. It's not so much about the physical. Just focus on lengthening, creating space and opening your intuition. You like to open up to new possibilities, new opportunities, fully guided by the Creator.
Yes.
Left leg is engaged. Deep, slow breaths through the nose. With your gaze lifted to your third eye, you can have your eyes closed to focus on the inner realms and still lift your gaze gently. Every exhalation, allow the breath to deepen the pose and maybe going deeper into the inner worlds. If you'd like to know how to walk through that gate from the material into the spiritual and trust that it's safe and you're not going to lose yourself.
Yes.
Inhale back to center, reach both arms up, look up, expand. Exhale your palms to your third eye, trusting your intuition, your throat chakra, speaking truth with clarity, and your heart chakra, coming from a place of compassion and love for yourself and others. And bring your left leg in. Come onto your forearms. So you're still on your knees and your forearms, and we'll come into dolphin pose. So curl your toes, and with the next exhalation, press your knees up off the mats, engage your belly, and straighten your legs. And you can walk your feet in a little bit, possibly walk out your legs like we would do in downward facing dog. Bringing fresh energy into your third eye. Deep, slow breaths. I trust my intuition.
Would you like to know how to do that, how to fully trust your intuition and act on your intuition, knowing that it's safe?
Yes.
And then press your heels towards the earth, and every body is different. Like in this pose, my heels don't touch the earth, but just focus on moving in that direction. Would you like to know how to focus and concentrate and trust that what you do and how you do it is enough and good enough?
Yes.
You can press your hips up into the sky a little more. Deep, slow breaths into your third eye. And come onto your hands and knees. Arch your spine, looking up. Exhale, round to child's pose. Again, you can widen your knees. Bring your forehead onto the earth. Come onto your fingertips to create some space in your shoulders. We often hold stress in the shoulders, the neck, and then it affects our spiritual eye, creates imbalances. So let's relax, bring more space into those areas so that can help us to open our spiritual eye. And come back to your hands and knees and press back to downward facing dog. Both palms are pressing into the earth. Your heels are moving towards the earth. You can either walk out your legs or be in stillness. Maybe do what you normally wouldn't do to create new neural pathways in the brain. Would you like to trust that it's safe to see the truth? It's safe to see what happened in the past. It's often related to the left eye. It's safe to see what's going to happen in the future. It's about the right eye. And it's safe to see what's happening right now.
Yes.
Come forward into plank. Push-up position. Draw the belly in. Roll your shoulders back. Leading with your third eye. Exhale to downward facing dog, bringing fresh energy into your sixth chakra. And flow with your own breath. We'll repeat that a few more times. So inhale to plank, focusing on leading with that inner wisdom, intuition. Exhale to downward facing dog, bringing fresh energy into that ajna, your sixth chakra. With every inhalation, come into plank, allowing your inner wisdom to guide you. With every exhalation, press back to downward facing dog. Deep, slow breaths, breathing with Om or your affirmation. And after the next exhalation, we meet in downward facing dog. Allow your head and neck to completely relax. Maybe move it from side to side. Make sure you don't create tension in your neck. And then walk or step your right foot forward between your hands. Pivot your left foot to about 11 o'clock. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Make sure your knee is above your ankle. And we'll slowly move into warrior one. So bring your arms forward and pause here for a while. I'd like to know how to be fully present in the moment without rushing to the next step, the next place.
Yes.
And then very slowly inhale all the way up. You can look up, reaching out, possibly coming to a slight back bend. Looking back with clarity rather than judgment or blame. Would you like to know how to be in complete acceptance of the past, of the present, and the future?
Yes.
Deep, slow breaths here, focusing on expanding and shining out that light. For every exhalation, you can shine out
that wisdom, the light out into the world. With every inhalation, draw it in into your third eye and then into your whole being. If you'd like to know how to be this amazing spiritual warrior of love and light.
Yes.
Beautiful. Then lower your arms down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lengthen your arms, straighten out your arms. Move them away from your body, your buttocks. And we're coming to humble warrior on the side. So engage your belly and come forward half of the way with your spine relatively flat. And then exhale, slowly round in on the inside of your right leg. Allow your head and neck to relax. Your arms are moving up. Would you like to know how to be this humble warrior of light? So we don't need to focus on the energy of fight, but we can just be humble and flow with our guidance.
Yes.
Deep, slow breaths through the nose. Draw the belly in towards the spine and slowly come back up. Come back into warrior one more time. Inhale your arms up, reaching up into the light. Exhale your palms to your heart. Step your left foot forward to meet the right. Looks like Tink was practicing with us. Take a moment here. You can close your eyes. Gently lift your gaze to your third eye. And silently chant Om. Or repeat your affirmation. I see clearly. I trust my intuition. And I like to have my palms and Anjali Mudra at the heart, always remembering to stay connected to our heart, the love and compassion in our heart. And step your right foot back. So your right foot is at about 1 o'clock. Bend your left knee so your knee is above your ankle. Rotate your right hip forward a little bit. And inhale your arms forward, reaching forward. Reach your torso forward too. Take a few breaths here. Would you like to know how to expand and open up in your highest and best way?
Yes.
Engage the belly and inhale, come all the way up. Your legs are still in warrior one. Reaching your arms up, possibly come into a slight back bend. You can look up, maybe look back. Would you like to forgive everyone who was involved in creating pain in your life?
Yes.
Including yourself, or subconsciously allowing it, or maybe even attracting it to learn something, and also forgive the Creator for allowing it to happen.
Yes.
And just feel the light come in into your third eye, into your fingertips, all the way down through your body. Breathing it in with every inhalation. Shining it out into the world. Bringing love and light, healing energy and wisdom, clarity. Shining it out into the world with the exhalation. And clasp your hands behind your back with the other thumb on top. If you remember which one you had on top. Roll your shoulders back. Extend your arms. And slowly come forward half of the way, belly engaged with a flat back. And then exhale, rounding in
Moving your arms up, you're rounding into the inside of your left leg. Breathing in this humble warrior. Breathe out anything that you like to release, any stress, any feeling of being burdened. Would you like to release all limiting energies into the earth?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that it's safe for you to allow yourself to be fully guided by the divine?
Yes.
And draw the belly in towards the spine. Slowly come back up. Keep your legs in the warrior one position, left knee bent. Relax your arms. And inhale your arms out, breathing with Om or your affirmation. Exhale your hands to your hips. Step your right foot forward so your feet are hip distance apart. And take a moment in Tadasana, mountain pose. Your arms are by your side. Shoulders fold back. Feet fully connected to the earth. Legs are engaged. So it's a relaxed pose, yet it's active. If you'd like to know how to move through life, actively calm and calmly active, as Paramahansa Yogananda suggests as a wonderful way of living.
Yes.
If you'd like to know how to balance out the right and left side of your brain, right and left side of the body, giving and receiving, being and doing in your highest and best way from Creator's perspective.
Yes.
Trust that it's possible for you. All of this is downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Then bring your palms together at your third eye. Lift your gaze to your third eye. And then bring your palms apart a little bit and either imagine or feel or see this light between your palms. And breathe into it. So with every breath, this light and healing energy becomes bigger and stronger. This wisdom and clarity gets stronger. And my hands are slowly moving out to the side. It's not even like I'm moving them. It's just happening by focusing on that light and the magnetism in the palms, between the hands, coming from the third eye. And then we'll chant Om all together, really focusing on that wisdom, clarity, light in the third eye. So let's chant Om all together. Take a deep breath in. Let's do it one more time. Feel this vibration in your third eye, and of course it's expanding throughout the whole being. You can relax your arms down. Just notice how you feel. We'll move into eagle, a beautiful balancing pose, and the eagle is also related to wisdom. So again, stay focused on your third eye. You might like to open your eyes just to maintain your balance. Inhale your arms up, you can look up. Exhale, bring your right arm under the left. So right under left. You can either hold on to your shoulders or bring your palms together. Look at one point in front of you, your drishti, your focus point. One point that doesn't move. And bend your knees. And bring your right leg over the left. You can wrap your ankle around, or you can rest your toes on the earth for more stability. Our balance changes in every moment, so just be in appreciation of what's going on for you right now. And then squeeze your wrists, your elbows, under your armpits, your groins, your knees, your ankles. Sit a little deeper with the weight in your left heel, focusing on gently lifting the gaze, opening to that wisdom in the third eye. And inhale, come out of the pose. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, your arms down. Take a moment right here, right now. Be fully present in this moment. Complete focus, concentration in this moment on your breath and your third eye. Inhale your arms up. You can look up. And exhale, bring your left arm under the right. Either holding onto your shoulders or bringing your palms together. And bend your knees. And bring your left leg over the right. So the left arm is under the right and the left leg is over the right. The more you bend your knees, the deeper you can go. The more stability you may actually find. You can rest your toes on the earth or wrap your foot around. Shift your weight to your right heel and then squeeze your wrists, elbows under your armpits, your groins, your knees, your ankles, opening up all the major joints in the body. Very balancing for the right and left side of the brain, activating the lymphatic system and connecting with that wisdom. Inhale, coming out of the pose. Reach your arms up, exhale into a slight back bend. A few deep breaths here, fully expanding to the infinite wisdom in the universe. Being completely open, receptive. And exhale, come back to center. Hands to your heart. Focusing on the love and compassion in your heart. And let's move into a tree pose. So shift your weight to your left foot and bring the right foot against the inner calf or inner thigh. You can always rest your toes on the earth. Just avoid pressing against the knee. Again, look at one point in front of you that doesn't move. Bring your right knee out to the right. And the more you press your foot into the standing leg, the easier it is to maintain your balance. Float your palms to your heart. Lengthening from the earth up. And inhale your arms up, reaching up into the light, just like the tree branches do. Would you like to know how to really be and feel filled with light and wisdom, and trust that you deserve it?
Yes.
Deep, slow breaths. You can imagine the wisdom that's in these old oak trees. They've gone through so much and they're still standing strong, filled with so much wisdom. Would you like to know how to stay serene and in touch and tune with your intuition, no matter how stressful life becomes?
Yes.
Float your palms to your heart, relax your foot down. Shake it out or be in stillness. And change legs. So we're standing on the right foot. You can spread your toes, create a strong foundation for your right foot. Look at one point in front of you that doesn't move. And then bring your left foot to your inner thigh or inner calf. You can rest your toes on the earth if you feel a little unstable right now. Just avoid pressing against the knee. Bring your knee out to the side. Engage your right leg. Float your palms to your heart. And if you like, you can allow your breath to move your arms up. Relax your shoulders down, reaching up into the light, into clarity and peace. Would you like to know how to bring divine guidance into all areas of your life, all your thoughts, all your actions?
Yes.
Would you like to detach from how you think life should be?
Yes.
Would you like to release all judgment and criticism, blame that no longer serves you or the people around you?
Yes.
Exhale your palms to your heart, lower your foot down and shake it out. And for this next pose, you may want to use the block. That's why I said if you have one, you may want to use it. It's not absolutely necessary. Some people like to use it. So if you have one or a taller book, you can place it in front of you, and you can, in the pose, you can feel out at which level you like to have it. Take a wide stance. Bring your arms out to the sides. Engage your belly. And exhale, come forward half of the way with a flat back. Your legs are engaged. And then exhale, come all the way down. And you may like to bring your feet a little wider. And your forehead may want to rest on the block or a big book or whatever you may have. So you can have it upright like this, or you could lower it depending on how flexible your hips are and what feels right for you. Never forcing, never pushing, just allowing. Bring fresh energy into your third eye. Would you like to release the belief that you're stuck, you're blocked, or you're limited? And after a few breaths, maybe you'd like to come a little deeper. You could change the block as I just did. Always feeling it out for your own body, your own being. Going with your intuition, trusting your intuition and acting on your intuition. Would you like to know how to flow in your own way, no matter what other people around you decide to do? Still with respect towards others, but really trust your path.
Yes.
Beautiful. And then you can remove the block. Heel toe your feet towards each other. Come into a squat. Bring your palms to your heart. Or you can lift them up to your third eye. Would you like to trust that you are divinely guided at all times and you're worthy of that divine love, light, and wisdom?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to live in a balanced way of the material and spiritual energies?
Yes.
Nice. Bring your palms to your heart, moving your hips out to the sides, with your elbows pressing your legs out to the sides. Our hips are also our foundation in this life, so we're bringing more flexibility and opening into that foundation, always guided by the wisdom of the third eye. So even if we're doing something in life that feels just very grounded in this dimension, it doesn't mean that we forget about the spiritual eye. On the contrary, we always bring that light from the spiritual eye into all of our day-to-day activities. Would you like to know how to do that naturally in your highest and best way?
Yes.
Nice. Beautiful. And roll onto your back. You may like to roll forward and back to give your back a nice massage. You can tune into all of your chakras, all of the energy centers along the spine. You like to trust that it's possible for you to have all of your chakras balanced and open in a balanced way, in your highest and best way.
Yes.
And stay on your back. Gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Lift your gaze to your third eye. Move your knees to the left, your right arm out to the right, and your head to the right. You can have your eyes closed, or you can open your eyes and look to the side. Maybe look up and back, balancing out your physical eyes as well, creating flexibility in the eye muscles. It's like to trust that it's safe to see it all, see what happened in the past, see what is happening right now from creators, through creators' eyes, and see the future.
Yes.
And everything's related. Maybe if you've seen a lot of trauma, experienced trauma, seen pain in the past, maybe your physical eyesight is not as clear because subconsciously you're blocking it, you're afraid to see. So it's nice to come to a place of clarity, see it all from Creator's unconditional love, knowing that everything happens for a reason, positive reason, seeing the light in everything. What did we learn from challenging situations, challenges we saw in life? What was something positive that came out of it? Always important to come to that place of clarity. Inhale back to center. And exhale, bring your knees to the right, your left arm out to the left, and your head to the left. Again, you can open your eyes and look to the left, maybe even up and back, moving the eyes in different directions, working on the eye muscles. Our cat is very focused on what he wants, expresses his focus, his determination, his perseverance. So would you like to know how to do that too in your highest and best way with a focus on what truly matters from God's perspective?
Yes.
Can you show your pituitary gland? It's related to the sixth chakra, your pituitary gland, your hormones, what it feels like to be balanced in your own unique, highest and best ways.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to make clear choices from this place of divine light?
Yes.
Inhale back to center. You may like to hold on to your knees and gently rotate in circles in one direction, freeing up any remaining tension in the lower back so the light can come in, the clarity can come in. The back is about feeling supported. So allow the light from the third eye to come into your back. Allow the support in. And our spirit team wants to support us. Sometimes we seem to be too busy to allow them in. So would you like to trust that there is enough time, space, energy for meditation, to focus on spirituality, and trust that it's going to help you in your day-to-day life too?
Yes.
And change direction. Would you like to know how to be clairvoyant and trust that it's safe and possible for you?
Yes.
Let's come into happy baby pose, holding onto the soles of your feet. Your whole back is supported and held by Mother Earth. You can gently sway from side to side, giving your back a nice massage, or be in stillness. What do you need right now? What is your intuition telling you? What you need right now? Give yourself exactly that. Draw the knees in towards your chest again. Take a deep breath in. And exhale into Shavasana. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Your arms are by your side. You can walk your shoulder blades in towards each other. Palms facing up to receive fresh energy. Gently tuck your chin towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath and tense all the muscles of your whole body, especially your face, your cheeks. Holding the breath. Double breath out through the mouth. And let it all go. Do that at least 2 more times. Deep breath in through the nose. Tensing all the muscles, especially your facial muscles, to the forehead. Double breath out through the mouth. Let it all go. Just 1 more time in your own way. And allow yourself to completely let go. Relax. Be fully present in this moment. This moment is the only thing that matters right now. Focus on the beautiful, expansive sound vibration of the Om. Just feel that you're merging with the Om, melting into oneness.
Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Such a beautiful healing pose. Just being and breathing, merged in the sound of Om. And whenever you like to come out of Shavasana, gently bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up, feeling that you're filled with light and healing energy of unconditional love and wisdom. With your eyes closed, roll over to your right side. And gently press up and come into a comfortable seated position. You can sit on your heels or cross-legged, whatever is comfortable for you right now. Spine is straight, shoulders are rolled back, your gaze is gently lifted to your third eye. See the light in your sixth chakra between your eyebrows. Feel the clarity and wisdom in your third eye and expand it throughout your whole being. Your body, mind, soul, your aura fields, your whole life is filled with light and wisdom, clarity. Would you like to know how to continue flowing with this clarity and wisdom at all times?
Yes.
And I'd like to share one pranayama with you. It's also very balancing for the right and left side of the brain, the body, very calming. Nadi Shodhana. So float your right hand to your nose. Breathe in through both nostrils. Then close the right with your thumb. Place the index finger and middle finger on your third eye. Breathe out through the left. Your gaze is lifted to your third eye. Inhale through the left. Then close the left with your ring finger and little finger. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close the right with your thumb. Breathe out through the left. Your gaze still gently lifted to your third eye. Breathe in through the left. Close the left with your ring and little finger. Breathe out through the right. Continue at your own pace, changing sides after the inhalation. Very balancing for the brain, very calming for the nervous system, centering. Great practice to remember to do any time throughout the day when you feel you need some more centering. You need to enhance your focus and concentration. The next time you breathe out of your left nostril, return to your regular breath. Relax your hand down. Your gaze is still gently lifted to your third eye. Float your palms to your heart. And we'll close with one chant of Om all together and focus on sending that love, light, wisdom, clarity out into the world, especially people who you know need some more healing energy at this time. Take a deep breath in.
Float your palms to your third eye, your heart chakra. Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep flowing with this intuition, this inner wisdom, light, clarity. Shine it out into the world. And remember, I have a chakra CD for humans and animals. Our beautiful animals have chakras too. Great way to balance out your chakras. It's available as downloads on iTunes and several other sites online. If you really want to focus on different beliefs and emotions, ThetaHealing for each of the chakras. It's a beautiful tool. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. We have lots of yoga classes, pranayams, mudras, meditations on Casey Hughes and Anke on our YouTube channels. So subscribe. Let us know what else you'd like to see. Next week, we'll focus on the crown chakra for everything. The Theta Healing on Tuesday, satsang on Wednesday, yoga on Thursday. And again, everything is recorded, so feel free to enjoy any of the tools that we're offering. And comments, likes are appreciated. And have a beautiful, enlightened rest of the day. Namaste.